Alright, everybody, welcome back to Trails in the Sky. Nice. Yeah, we are starting off to this streaming week. The streaming week is packed, I have to say. As you might notice if you followed me and followed my channel, I have announced all of the streams we're going to do this week. It's packed fully, really. And there's some surprises in there, and I hope you will be there for the surprises, obviously. We're playing Wind Waker tomorrow. We're playing Trails in the Sky on Wednesday. And we're going to play a new game for Retro Game Thursday on Thursday. Hopefully I can actually do this time, you know. But yeah, I might throw in an extra stream tomorrow evening, if I am in the mood. But if I'm going to throw in an extra stream tomorrow evening, it's either going to be Monster Hunter Wilds, where I just recap on some things that I missed so far, because the update is coming out soon, or we're going to play a round of Mario Kart World. So yeah, something chill. And yeah, and on Friday we're going to watch, we have the Wind Waker, another Wind Waker stream. But yeah, on Thursday, at exactly, well, technically it's Friday, it's 12 AM on Friday, right? So, for us, it's like literally midnight, Thursday to Friday. I'm going to watch the Capcom Spotlight. We're going to react to the Capcom Spotlight. Because, you know, we're going to expect some Monster Hunter news. And some other news that I actually want out of Capcom. Capcom has been so silent recently. And I'm hoping for some other news. I just hope it just isn't just Resident Evil this time. But we won't know until we knock it, really. Yes, it's around midnight. It's very, very late. I just noticed it. It's so fucking late. I don't know why. I think they made it for the American audiences or something. So it's very late for us. At least if I look at the time zones, the times. Let me double check it real quick, because I am not fully convinced, but I think I thought I looked at the time zone and it's like midnight. Capcom Spotlights. Nintendo Online. So yeah, in German, I have the German page open here. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, it is the 26th of June at 23:49, 45. 59. God damn it. 23:59 in Central European summertime. So yeah, it is midnight for me. So yeah. It is pretty hot recently, too. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to watch it together. I'm hoping it's meaty, and we do get a lot of new games announced. And yeah, it's a late one. Obviously, we're going to stream Retro Game Thursdays before it. We're going to take a short break afterwards. We're going. I think I made it 15 minutes earlier before the spotlight, and I'm just going to stream it. It's easier than reacting afterwards, I think. But yeah, it's going to be interesting what Capcom has to show. And the rest of the week is actually relatively full, so, you know. I'm really hoping Capcom shows up. You know, I really hope they do, because they have been kind of left behind a little bit. I feel like you see, literally the last year or two, everything that I saw from Capcom was literally Street Fighter, Monster Hunter, or Resident Evil. They have a new Resident Evil game coming out, obviously, so it's going to get focus. But maybe announce another game, you know? They could maybe just announce something else, you know? I'm expecting something, maybe Ace Attorney, hopefully. It's been like so long since we got another Ace Attorney game. It's been so long. Or something Mega Man, or whatever, you know? Any of their franchises. But yeah. We've been waiting so long, I feel like. I don't know. And yeah, I'm hoping, for love of God, please support the Switch better, Capcom. Like, literally announce Monster Hunter Rise is going to get a 60 FPS upgrade for Switch 2 or something. That would be my dream scenario. Alright, so I want to get back to Trails. Last time, we, maybe, yeah. But yeah, last time in Trails, we tried to rescue the professor and we got booted. They got away and Agate was injured pretty heavily. So, yeah, that's not great. We're currently investigating the army. Because at the fortress, there's something very weird going on. Where they don't really want to talk to us or anyone, and they're really secret about everything. So there's something weird going on at the fortress. So we are currently investigating them. And I think that's where we left off. Honestly, from what I've seen, we are relatively close to the end of Chapter 4. Probably 2 more streams until Chapter 4 is closed. And Chapter 5 is the last one. Chapter 3. We are currently in Chapter 3, not Chapter 4. But Chapter 4 is the last one. We are currently at the end of Chapter 3. You know? So yeah. We seem to be in the last quarter of the game. It seems like. Which would be good, because then we have a slot open for something else. And I have some ideas of what it could be. What else we could be playing, you know? I don't intend to play second chapter right after the first, honestly. It's been such a long journey for first chapter. Such a long journey, you know? And I do intend to play something else during these streams. It's been fun, but, you know, I want to take a short break afterwards. Play something else. Play something shorter. For a while. God fucking damn it. There we go. But yeah, game can drag. Is what I want to say. Alright. Yeah, the stream overlay thing with the chat is still not fixed. I don't know how to fix it. It's annoying, really. But I really want to announce my streams very early so I can switch them around if I want to, you know. So yeah, let's just go over to Trails in the Sky. Where we left off last time. Alright. Here we are. So yeah, Lacen Fortress. This is where we were last time. You heard the man, this area is off limits. Be on your way. Somehow I find it hard to believe a word that guy said. So yeah, they were really, really suspicious. Especially if that little malfunction we just saw is what I think it is. Yes, it was probably that same phenomenon. Which would mean the professor's being held prisoner inside. Shh, Estelle, this isn't the place to be discussing that. Okay. For now, let's get back to Zeiss and see what Kiseki has to say. If we have the chance, we can call for the lab chief. I just can't believe that Professor Russell is a Layson Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Miss Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of orbital power in the gates. These two things combined make the conclusion inescapable. But the Central Factory and the Royal Army have always had excellent relations. And now I'm expected to believe this? It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping and they looked at Royal Guardsmen. That in itself is a clue. Oh, and that would mean... I'm thinking the Royal Guardsmen are being set up. The Royal Guardsmen are being set up? My thoughts exactly. This may be some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. This is unpleasant to think about, but how could the professor get caught up in something like this? It sounds like you found a lead on our friendly neighborhood criminals. What? A gate? Good to see you back on your feet. Yeah, I just woke up a few minutes ago. It was a little weird waking up in a strange place after being put to bed like some baby. Oh, for the love of... Everyone was worried about you, alright? Are you sure you're okay with moving around so soon? Yeah, sleeping so damn much didn't give me any other option than to recover. I'm feeling pretty much back to normal. He's alive! But Agate, you should probably rest some more. You just got the poison out of your system and the doctor said... I just said I'm fine. I've been training for years, it's not that rough on someone like me. Alright, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything until I'm back to normal. That cool with you? Okay. Damn kids. How even the mighty Agate is no match for Tita. I guess it's hard to say no to someone who's kept a constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health. Ah, shut up. Getting back to the point, it looks like a lot's been going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me in on the details? Sure. Estelle explained that all signs pointed to Professor Russell being held captive at Layson Fortress. I still can't believe that Grandpa's in there. I wouldn't have thought those goons in the black clothes were army types either. And suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. What say we go and settle our debts right now? Settle our debts? Ain't it obvious? We sneak into Layson Fortress. We'll bust the prof out and they'll never know what hit him. Ah, okay, like settling everything in one big stroke. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Huh? The Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to the nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code, Bracers and non-involvement in military or political matters. A Bracer will recognize a nation's sovereignty and may not interfere with nor arrest any person of national, military or political standing. Or to put it simply, as long as the army is playing dumb about us, our hands are tied. Oh, you've gotta be kidding. No way, that doesn't make sense. You mean that we can witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or politician, we just have to pretend we didn't see anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Guild Code, Bracers and their duty to the people. In the event of unjust imperilment of citizens, the Bracers' sworn duty is to bear the responsibility for the citizens' safety. Do you understand the significance of this? I see, the professor's not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian whom we're sworn to protect. So then, the rest hinges upon you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we are obligated to oppose the Royal Army and save Professor Russell. Will you help us? stupid question. The factory needs him. Ah, hell, all Libel needs him. Go and get him. Mr. Murdoch, thank you, thank you, thank you! No need to thank me, I owe Professor Russell for all he's taught me. And so we have adequate justification to proceed. Bracers Agate, Estelle, and Joshua. You're hereby ordered to proceed to Lason's Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It is not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but it is the request of the Bracer Guild nevertheless. Now you're talking. Acknowledged. Heh, bring it on. If we're doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. Lason's Fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into. That's true, it's easy to say we're going to do it, but putting it into practice is going to take some serious planning. There's some way of getting inside. Let's bust in and break everyone. Unfortunately, the security there is nigh onto perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible since it's monitored by a network of orbital sensors. Heh, I figured as much. And a frontal assault would be tantamount to suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch. You know that orange airship that goes to Lason's Fortress? Yes, that's a Leibniz. It makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment at the fort to make sure it's performing properly. Is there any way we could sneak into the fortress on it? No, all the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. Impossible to just sneak away. How about stowing away in the cargo? No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures and they check each and every one. Plus, those sensors were designed by Professor Russell himself. They can even pick up one little mouse in a huge mass of stuff. Well damn. Oh. What is it, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention from when I was showing you around. Let me think. Aha! When we were helping with the experiments on a new type of Orbment, right? Let's sneak in again like we did with the Sky Bandits last time. I honestly thought the Sky Bandits would be recurring, right? But they aren't really. When we were helping with the experiments on a new type of Orbment, right? Yeah, it produces a force field that can disrupt the biosensors. We've already tested that it works, so everything will be fine. What? Really? I had no idea the professor ever made anything like that. Where's the device then? I guess it must be right where he left it, in his laboratory. And we have no time to lose. Hurry and retrieve the device. In the meantime, I will gather and collate whatever data I can on Lason's Fortress. Got it, thanks. I'll leave the arrangement of a delivery via the Leibniz to you, Mr. Murdoch. Alright, I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. We reported everything, so it seems fine. No more shadow dropping of quests on me. Now, where is that thing? It's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe in a corner of the lab or second floor archives. Those are where Grandpa usually tosses stuff from his own inventions. Eccentric old coot. But whatever, let's just find the damn thing. Our gate has been so much more... I don't know how to put it. So much more helpful. This chapter that he has before. In a corner here, huh? That's the orbment that was in our experiment, alright. So we can use it. I think so. If everything performs to specs, then it'll keep a biosensor from working, right? Alright, back to the guild then. Killica's probably finished collecting intel on Lason's Fortress. But yeah, so far it's been like... I think we're getting closer to what actually is going on. And what the central plot is. Like the whole problems with the army and the royal army and the army in general. We're back, Kilika, and we have the device. I've also finished my preparations. Now what I'm about to show you is not to be spoken to anyone else. Ooh. Ha, well, would you look at that? So there's a landing port. Over there is a watchtower. Research wing. These are schematics for Licensed Fortress. Wow, it sure is big. And Grandpa's in here somewhere. Isn't the layout of the fort a military secret? How'd the guild get its hands on it? The guild has ways of obtaining information. It is best that you do not know. The Bracer Guild is a much more complex organization than it may appear, and you would do well to remember that. They could probably gather intel on everybody if they wanted. Honestly, this probably comes up during like one of the 3 games in this. Or maybe in general in the series. It will probably come out at one point that the Bracer Guild seems to be like super powerful and maybe too powerful, you know? Okay. I don't think I need to remind you that this is an exceptionally unique case. Relations between the army and the guild have traditionally been excellent in Libel, even relative to the other surrounding nations. It is absolutely crucial that we do not cause any ill will. The guild can ill afford hostilities with the army. Do I make myself clear, Agate? Yeah, I guess. But if I see the men in black clothes, they're going to have a hot date with the business end of my sword. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them so long that I think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their asses. Do what you must, I just ask that you take no lives. Estelle and Joshua? Legally, I should not entrust a task like this to junior bracers. Whoa, wait a second, I don't like what you're driving at. We're already part of this. Please allow us to see it through to the end. I thought you might say that, and I don't intend to stand in your way. But it must be said that you answer to Zeiss. As such, if worst comes to worst, I will accept full responsibility for your actions, you needn't worry. Kilika, I'm sorry we caused so much trouble for you. Now then, Tita. Since you're not a bracer, I have no authority over you. But are you truly set in your course? Yes ma'am, I am. What's this all about? You don't mean... I'm the only one who knows how to operate the device, so I'm going with you. What? Well, it is a very complicated orbment. I'm sorry. I don't want to cause any trouble, but I have to go too. You gotta be shitting me. Listen, Pipsqueak, I ain't hearing this crap. What the hell are we supposed to do with a kid on a mission this dangerous, huh? But you need me to operate the device. Then don't forget that idea. I'll find another way to sneak in. Alright, enough. Lighten up. Why is it so damn stubborn? You wanna run that by me again? Tita's ready and she said she wants to help. And her help will make it easier for us to sneak in. All that improves our chances of getting the professor out safely. I want to know why you're so against it now of all times. You little... I've even thought about her being a civilian, and a kid besides. And you're okay with putting her in danger. I don't like it any more than you do, but we'll keep her safe. We're bracers, that's our job. Sure took big game for a rookie. And what does experience have to do with this? Bracers aren't the only ones who feel that some people are worth protecting. Isn't supporting that ideal what we're supposed to be all about? Estelle, Joshua, Agate, I'm sorry that I make you so mad, but my grandpa is everything to me. All I want is for him to be okay, so I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he is. Besides, you helped me when I needed it. So let me do the same for Estelle and Joshua, and for you. I swear that I'll be good and I'll follow orders. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, sweetie. I didn't realize you put so much thought into this. I don't buy it. If you really want to help us that badly without getting in the way, then follow orders and stay here. You got it? But we really don't have any other way to get in there. I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I can't think of a few thousand things I'd rather do. But I'll let it slide this once. Thank you, Gate. You've got no reason to thank me. You fall behind, you get left behind. Just so you know. Alright. I swear, one of these days, by the goddess, you're a jerk. Why can't you just be nice and appreciate what she's saying? Settle down, Estelle. He's just the type who speaks colorfully when he's embarrassed. It's a defense mechanism. I love how they're roasting him. It's pretty funny. Both of you shut it. Now that I trust the matter has been settled, the Leibniz will soon be ready to set off. When you're ready, please proceed to the airfields. Will do. Later, Kilika, take care of taking care of the army with us. I have appropriate responses lined up, should they decide to question us. Ideas, keep you. Please be careful. Alright. Where do we go? We should probably prepare. Shouldn't we? This is the armory. So, this is actually worse equipment for Estelle, and Joshua already has the best ones. Tita's... I have 800 Mira. I can't buy anything. I have absolutely no Mira left. God damn it. I think the Orbment shop was at the factory, right? Slots. Estelle has all of them open. Joshua has all of them open. Oh. Tita does not have all slots open. Interesting that the other side characters can also get more slots open. Okay, can we buy something? This is Earth. HP free would be fire. That would be cool. Seal, confuse. Evade free is a little bit too expensive. Action 2. Actually, a lot of them are cost way too much for us right now. Seems like. Like, we have a few we can get. Like, we can get defense 2. And we can synthesize mind 2. Or maybe another HP 2, but I don't want to. But we could get another attack 2. 1. Evade free is too much. Sleep. Let's look at our Orbments real quick. I like Estelle's setup with water magic. And this one can be a fire quartz only. So yeah, these are all greens, right? No, this is a blue one. cut 1. EP3. Chaos Brands. Hit 3. Haze. Okay. I wanted to give him more fire ones, but he already has attack ones. He has an attack 2 right here. It's actually very hard building sets for this one, by the way. This one can be a space quartz only. Like, building sets is not easy. Petrify. Here's a thing though. Huh. This also can just use the space quartz. I don't think I can do much for Tita and the gate at this point. Let me quickly save. At least at this point I can't do anything really for them. It seems like. I've been waiting for you. Is everybody ready? Yeah, we can go anytime. Is the Leibniz ready too? Yeah, you were lucky that last-minute military order came through like that. We were just about to head out to Leiston Fortress. We can take off anytime. Anytime? Won't it be hard to leave without, you know, the ship? Estelle looked down. Oh, do we have to, jump? No, we don't. What? What the? What's happening on the flight deck? What? Didn't you know? There's place enough secrets built into it to blow your mind. To be honest, Agate. Well, that is a cool moving platform, I have to say. Would be super handy. I don't know how much more mind I have left to blow. That is a very awkward statement, Estelle, and I'm going to keep it at that, okay? You probably have more left than I do, Estelle. I do not want to comment on it. And all of this, it's all... I know it's all Professor Russell's handiwork, right? Tita, your grandfather is something else. I couldn't agree more. Thanks for waiting, guys. Sir. Howdy, Tita. I already heard everything from Murdoch. Hard to believe what happened to the professor. Guess it's up to us to help him out of it. Thank you. Yeah, we owe you. Not at all. I'm the one who owes Professor Russell. Okie dokie, we're ready. Are we ready to lift off? Yup. Alright, let's load up. We're off to Leiston Fortress. Please bring Professor Russell back home safely. And take care of Tita. Sir. No sweat. Let's go then. We're going on an operation. Counting on you, bracers. Hey, wait! What do you want, Dorothy? God damn it, Dorothy. We don't need you around. Whoa, head rush. Dorothy? Oh, Chief. We're Estelle and crew aboard the last ship. That's right, how did you know? The guild tipped me, and there's big trouble brewing if what my editors told me rings true. I wanted to let them know before they left. What kind of trouble? I shudder to think how much worse the situation can get. Well, this is totally off the record, but it seems some members of the Royal Guardsmen in Gransil were just arrested for treason. Ooh. What? The plot thickens. We're actually in the sky for the first time. This is the container where you'll all be hiding. I hope all of you are real close friends. It's going to be a tight squeeze for 4 people. Really? It looks big enough. It's only half as big inside as it looks. Gotta have cargo in there for camouflage's sake. Think of yourselves like the filling for a donut. That's not encouraging. We'll be fine. It's all a matter of how you approach the situation. It'll get the job done, but I wouldn't want to take a vacation in there. Alright. Say, man. You got an Orbment facilities here or anything? I'm a little off kilter, so I want to change things up. We have an onboard factory of sorts. You're welcome to make use of it. I'll go too. My Orbment could use a little tune-up after all. It's been through. This way, Agate. Alright. Leyston Fortress is a 30-minute flight from here. It won't be too comfortable in that container, so you ought to get some rest while you can. Sure thing. Thank you. I think we were in the sky earlier with the Sky Pirates. The Sky Bandits. But still, you know. Professor Russell abducted by the Royal Army. This changes so many things. If they notice the container's fake, it'll ruin the rescue and expose our troops. I've got to concentrate. Raymond, we're being swept north-northeast. You son of a hurry up and get back on course. Every minute you play around is putting Professor Russell in great danger. Just shut it, old-timer. I can't concentrate with you breaking in my ear like that. Like I couldn't tell we were caught in the wind. It's you that's causing me to lose my focus, old man. Hey Raymond, do something about your heading. The wind from Lake Valeria is pushing the stern. God damn it. The reason I'm saving, by the way, is that, for example, the success of this mission can like influence how many bracer points you get by the end. So I'm trying to do as well as I can. Obviously, I probably won't reset, but still. And now he's gone. The factory chief not telling us sooner didn't help either. Show a little trust. This is actually very nice. You know? And very well, then let's see your combat augment. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. This isn't, but wow, you just light up all around some new gadget. I'm going to keep my Orbments as they are right now, I think. If we need to switch up something, you know. Wow, look how high up we are. It's been a really long time since I was on an airship. No kidding, we didn't exactly have time to go sightseeing on a Sky Bandit ship. Not that this even really compares. We're in an exponentially more dangerous situation now than we were at that point. We need to stay alert. There's no telling what might happen. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around the idea of something like this happening in live world, though. It feels like the start of something really big. My thoughts exactly. The Sky Bandits and those men in black that were manipulating the mayor of Rohan behind the scenes. If we can learn more about them, we might be able to get a solid lead. Not to mention why Dad disappeared like that. Yeah. Well, while we're saving the professor, we can look around for clues. Oof, okay, this ought to do it. The metal part of the slot connectors got loose. Anyone ever tell you you're a busybody? If I wanted mods that simple, I could do them myself. But, hey, thanks. Haha, you're welcome. Oh, by the way, how are you feeling? I hope you don't feel all yucky. Yeah, I'm fine. You really don't have to worry. If you really want to worry about someone, worry about yourself. Now's the time to back out if you still want to. Don't get me wrong, I ain't telling you not to come. It's just, aren't you scared? Huh? Even though we're doing this for the old man, we're still breaking into a military base. Most kids would piss themselves at the idea of doing something this major. So how about you're all carefree about it? Well, I'm really scared out of my mind, but I have Joshua and Estelle with me. And you're here too. Not being alone makes it easier, so I don't have to think about how scared I am. Maybe that's a little stupid. Haha, a little? Try incredibly. Anyway, worrying is just a waste of time. Sorry. Can I ask you something? Where'd this come from? I was just wondering. Who's Misha? How do you know that name? You called me that when you were poisoned. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. Nah, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Misha's my kid sister. Oh wow, you're a big brother? How old is she? Older than me? Well, sort of. I guess she'd be around your age. I guess you haven't seen her in a long time. Work keeps me busy. I only go home about once a year. Oh, poor Misha. What's that supposed to mean? I just think that if I had a big brother, I'd want to be with him all the time. I bet she feels the same way. Really? Well, you might be right. If I was more reliable, maybe I'd be with her. Huh? We'll be landing at Leysen Fortress soon. All braces to the cargo hold. All braces to the cargo hold. We're putting you in a box. Looks like it's time. Oh, here you are. Hi, Estelle. Did you hear the announcement? We'll be arriving soon. Yeah, I'm all done getting ready. Did you get everything you need, sweetie? Yep, you betcha. I even tested the timing. I think I should be able to handle the biosensor, so leave that to me. Well now, that's encouraging. We're counting on you, Tita. Right. Why don't we head down to the cargo hold? It's fucking on. But yeah, this game will probably take... Oh! I haven't seen you there, kitty. This game will probably take us as long, probably until we're in July, and that's where Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out. So we might replace this game with Donkey Kong Bonanza for a while, you know, just I don't know. Until it comes out. I have a different game planned as a replacement, but if it takes us that long to get to the end, I'll probably play Donkey Kong Bonanza. Like, that's only 2 weeks away, right? A little bit more than 2 weeks. So that's like 4 to 6 streams. Good, you're here. Looks like you've got everything set up. I'm done with it disguising the container. If you just open it up, all you see are these plates that are used for fixing ship hulls. But here's another door on this side, and you can't tell it is there when it's closed. Hey, that's pretty cool. This ought to fool the biosensor and allow us to sneak in. So all that's left is for you to pile in. Are you folks ready for this? Of course we are. I was born ready. Okay, then you'll need to get in one at a time. Once you're all inside, I'll close the hidden door. Understood, I'll go first. Man, this is cramped. If you don't get in exactly right... Estelle, now is not the time to worry about that. But yeah, this year is packed with gaming, honestly. A little bit more than I actually expected, I have to say. Because we're getting DK Bonanza next week, next month. We still know Metroid Prime is coming out this year. Final Fantasy Tactics releases. I think there's some other game that releases in September, October, right? I think Final Fantasy Tactics releases in September. And there's, I think, another game that releases in October that I actually want to play. Like, this year is just packed with games. It's incredible. Now's not the time to worry about that, Estelle. Estelle, are you okay? I'm fine. There we go. Turn your head this way. Okay. Oh. Joshua? I don't know about holding this pose. We've just got to deal with it. Otherwise, we'll never get all four of us in here. Right. Yeah, we have to do this. Ahem. Next up is Tita. Agate, you're in the back. We should all fit if we do it that way. Okay, and I go. Oof, sorry Estelle. Oh, Tita, you're all warm and snuggly. And you even smell kinda sweet like fresh milk. Hey, don't hug so tight. I kinda can't breathe. Yeah, it's not that bad, is it? My, what a squishable cheeks you have. God damn it. Estelle, quit playing around. Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Hey kids, make a little room. Oof. There, is it too cramped? No, I'm okay. I can hold out. Don't be stubborn. If it's too uncomfortable, just say so. Now I need to see what it looks like in the remake. Oh yeah, this remake, the remake of this game comes out this year too. Okay. Okay, man, I think we're set. Gotcha, I'll close the door. I'll make sure we unload this container ASAP after we land, and from here it's all on you. Just be patient and stay calm. Good luck, kids. I'm just hoping that it's not more than one game per month. If it's more than one game per month that I actually want to play, it's going to become expensive, you know? Going to become really expensive if it's more than 1 month or one game per month. Like my bank account can handle like a new game release per month, but a little bit more than that, and it's a little bit too much. I feel like, you know. Mayor Sid, I'm here as per your request. Major, he's not a mayor, he's a major. Hello, Chief Gustav. I'm sorry to make you come all this way. I hope so too. That said, however, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to get here so soon. The Royal Military is one of my best customers. You folks are always priority. Not to mention the order sounded pretty urgent. I already finished maintenance on the patrol ship. Did something happen? Oh, nothing significant. Just the usual military matters. Ah yes, I've heard about the attack on the Central Labs. I've recently come into possession of a clue which may help us wrap up this matter within as little of a few days. Oh, that's excellent news. Professor Russell is one of my greatest inspirations and benefactors. I hope he hasn't been injured. No, but you can relax on that score. He is so nervous. He's probably a conspirator at this point. Oh, how can you be so sure? It seems that the abductors are demanding a ransom for the professor's safe return. That would suggest that he's unharmed, so I don't think that's a concern. I see. Well, it looks like the Royal Armed Forces have this well under control. So you're planning to do another container check today? I trust you, but regulations must be adhered to. Alright, grunts, get to work. Roger that, sir. Roger. Nothing unusual here. Next one. This one's clear. I don't even know in which container they are. I'm picking up an anomaly on the sensors. Looks like it's alive, whatever it is. What? What is it, Maintenance Chief? Hey, I have no idea. You sure your equipment's in working order? Of course it is. It's a central lab-made biosensor. Well, if you say so, it's probably just a mouse or some such. Hardly worth making such a fuss over, is it? Regulations are regulations. Surround that container, men. Alright, open it up. Ah! Huh? Oh my god. Oh, it's just Antoine. When did you sneak off, huh? Okay, so what's with the cat? His name's Antoine, he lives at the Central Labs. I guess he sneaked onto the Leibniz. Certainly gave me quite a shock. False alarm, I guess. Well, I suppose that one can't blame a cat for being a cat. Hey you, if you like it here, you're welcome to stay for a little while. Hey now, don't try to tempt him. I think I'm getting the cold shoulder. Haha, too bad. Still, that biosensor is a pretty impressive piece of work. If not for it, Antoine would have been packed away in storage. Well, it is of Central Lab make. Alright man, check the other containers. I appreciate your efforts. We'll bring the containers in tomorrow, so you can return to the barracks for now. Pardon me, Major, but how long is the current emergency command structure expected to last? That's right. We're army, sir. Why do we have to associate with them? It's not that I don't understand what you're getting at, but it is not the place of a soldier to question the orders of a superior officer. Besides, you never know who's watching or listening. Discretion is a must at all times. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I feel guilty. Major, I have intel to report. Captain Amathea has come and wishes to speak with you, sir. I see. Very well. I suppose I'll have to see what that little vixen has to say. Interesting. It's going down. Ooh, oh, I can't feel my legs anymore. You okay, Tita? Yeah, just a little fuzzy in the head, that's all. But I'm glad we got the equipment to work. Yeah, nice job. It was a tight situation, literally, but you stepped up. Thank you again. But Antoine showing up like that really spooked me. Yeah, he was right in the next container over. I thought we'd be discovered for sure. I think the chief put him in there on purpose. That false alarm got the soldiers to relax. He kept a cool head though. That does not sound like something that the chief would do. Definitely a man not to mess with. Now we ought to get moving. We're somewhere close to the airship ports. We need a plan or else we'll never find the professor. So Estelle, check the map and tell me which way we should go. Huh? Why are you asking me? Call it a test of how observant you are. Time's short, so let's have your answer. Barracks to the southwest, so we're in the landing port. Command center in the middle. Research wing in the middle. Watchtower to the northeast. Main gate to the south. I think we should avoid going over there. I think we should go to the watchtower. Like, if we have the watchtower, we can actually observe all of it, right? Like, we should avoid having to go to the main gates. But here's the thing. I don't know if it's right, but I definitely think they're keeping him in the research wing. But we should stay away from the main gate. And the courtyard. Let's go to the watchtower. I get what you're thinking. It does seem a little suspicious. What with all the people in and out constantly. Still, I think we've got a better shot somewhere else. Really? What's your take, Joshua? I think the research facility would be our best bet. Since it's a standalone facility, probably the best place to make use of the professor's abilities. I think you're right. Fuck. We don't have much time, so let's go check it out. Okay, do we even have an exit strategy? Damn it, I screwed it up. Honestly, if we don't get all of the bracer points in the game, I don't care, really. That is for a replay, you know? And you can do it yourself if you want to. If you ever decide to play the game. Oh, right. The lake on the other side of the airship post has a wharf. Once we get the old man, we can steal a boat from there. Okay, got it. Alright, let's go check out the research area. You stay close, Tita. Okay. Should we close this? Like, I'm not going to... I'll probably not get everything now. Now that I screwed up this question. This is the command center. Oh, I know them. So they are here. The airship from the tower. I thought they must be military. They look nothing like the regular soldiers, though. They're probably a special force here to practice covert ops. No wonder that they're so tough. So is my grandpa in there? It's looking more and more likely, but if we try to take them on here, we're going to have a rough time of it. You're right. If we cause a disturbance, we'll get swamped by the soldiers inside. Isn't there some way we can get inside without getting spotted? I'm going to save quite a bunch of times here, so that every time we can go here. Can we get in from the other side? Hey, can we get in from here? No, there are iron bars over the windows. If we make a noise, it's going to get even tougher. Oh, jackpot. Huh? I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is of great help. On behalf of the Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitude. I should have known that you were behind all this. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. Oh, he is behind it. Hard to believe you once served under Cassius. Ah yes, you and he were friends if my memory serves correctly. We've been looking for him actually, although we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some idea where to base a search, we'd be happy to have that information. I don't know, not that I'd tell you if I did. Oh, well, no matter. If perchance the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. However, even if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current. The Black Orbment, or the Gospel as you call it. I just want to know what... Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you even acquired something that bizarre. I imagine my source would rather their identity be kept a secret. Our intentions, well, they will become evident very soon. At that time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait. And you're going to just let a witness to your crimes go free. I assume then that you intend to do something on a grand scale. Haha, I'll leave the particulars up to your fertile imagination. God damn it, I always took him for a sleazebag. That said, come the dawn when everything is realized, he will assist in our research. This invention will bring libel riches like none ever before seen. Not interested. Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would truly be a pity if she were to come into some peril and you were unable to help her. You'd threaten her to get me? Tut tut, Captain Amalthea. It looks like our renowned powers of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were. Haha, pardon me then. One might say that she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilians will be involved. Save for you, of course. So you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism? Then this black orbment that can shut down orbital power. I see this, so that's your plan, is it? Hmm? Pardon me. Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions. No, it's alright. Give me a report, Lieutenant. There's been activity in Grand Cell. The White Wings were caught in a net, just as you planned. My goodness. Ha, check and mates. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see to the Professor, make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. So they're involved in a grand conspiracy, huh? So the title for my next stream is actually good. Is there anything you need, Professor? Get you set up with any of the standard amenities? I'm fine. I used to believe that you were different from the others, that you were a good, upstanding man. Apparently I greatly overestimated you. My apologies, but you've been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen. Nameless, unknown rebels. Stress that fact and I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter. Get out of my sight, as you wish. That's true. That's true. Fuck. I really thought Colonel Richard was one of the good ones. I got fooled. So Colonel Richards was the man behind all this trouble. Plus it looks like he wants to find my dad. Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. And who was that masked man? Of course that bastard would show up now. And there he goes. Grand plans, but what will come of them? God damn it. Well, we'll have to let them get away to rescue the professor. Now things have gotten interesting. I really wanted to settle the score with him, but I've got a job to do and that takes precedence. Since the window's a no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Let's make this quick and clean. Right. Joshua? Hey, you listening? Estelle? Are you okay? Hey, snap out of it. It's not like you to freeze up. Sorry, I just spaced out. Are you sure you're feeling okay? I'm fine, it's no big deal. We have to take out the guards by the entrance, right? Yep, so let's get a move on. Oh, I really wanted to be part of the Grand Cell operation. But no, I'm left here guarding an old man. We do so much for the kingdom and for our dreams, all in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of the Intelligence Division Special Ops, I suppose. We're in the Colonel's hand and eyes. If you ask me, you're the Colonel's ass. That was a good one, okay? What? It can't be. A gate crossner. You're too damn slow. You're too slow. Alright. We're going to flicker at least one of them. Let's do it on this guy. Alright. Honestly, I could attack this guy. Yeah, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to do anything that is... Let's attack one of them. Ouch. That hurt Tita quite a bit, but I actually wanna go... God damn it, Tita. Earth Guard on yourself, please. But yeah, let's take one of them out first. Joshua's hurting quite badly. But he can't flicker on this guy again. And actually kill him as well. Estelle. Latira. Only those three. But it would be actually good. Okay, Tita. Let's just simply attack this guy. This guy doesn't stand a chance. That is nice. I think we can just attack him. I don't think there's a problem with just attacking him. I have heard people say that in this game, craft in general are very underpowered. So yeah, crafts are very underpowered in this game. They become a little stronger in the next games. But in general, they are very underpowered and you should use arts mostly. Alright, Joshua, level up. Tita, level up. Joshua learned Black Fang, finally. Ha, sucks to be you. It's no fun when someone gets back at you for making a fool of him, huh? It's not good to carry a grudge, you know. Now it's a race against time. We have to get the professor out as quickly as possible, right? So you're back. Enough, I told you I don't want any... Grandpa? Tita? I must be dreaming. Grandpa? Thank goodness you're okay. This isn't a dream. And you lot. Hey Professor, you don't look like you're feeling so hot. The factory chief Murdoch asked us to come and get you out of here. I'm impressed you actually sneaked in here. Is sneaked actually a word that you could use? I know there's some verbs in English that can be used that way, where it has sneaked, but isn't it like snuck? Isn't snuck the past tense? So much like your father. Not a lick of common sense between the two of you. Hey old man, sorry to interrupt your little vacation, but we need you to get ready for a jailbreak. We don't have a lot of time. Who are you? You look like you came from the wrong side of the barn. I can tell that at least. You have a head like a chicken. God damn it. Say that again, you geezer. Haha, nice one, Professor. Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. Like, this is the second time that this has appeared, by the way. Like, they said sneaked 2 times in this stream already. You know? That's what I mean. Like, that's why I'm a little bit confused, because it's usually snuck. But they said sneaked 2 times already in the last, like, what, 10-15 minutes? Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is a gate. He's a senior bracer over Estelle and Joshua. Well now, I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I heard Cassius mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who was always sulking about one thing or another, I believe. I'm about this far from wringing your neck, old man. Now, calm down. Professor, we'll have to save the explanations for later. For now, we need to get you out of here. Is there anything you want to bring with you? Can we carry the Capel unit? If we leave it behind, I know that these fools will just misuse it again. Understood? Bubble calculator. I've been using that in my research to find the means of controlling the Black Orbment. I wasn't able to discern its physical composition, but I did have some success with the control method. Which means that these fools will be able to cause that phenomenon to reoccur whenever they want. Oh. I'm sorry, Estelle and Joshua. I hate that it's being so previously misused, after you went to all the trouble of bringing it with me. Believe me, we understand. With Tita's safety on the line, I can't imagine any of us would have done any differently. Besides, it's our fault you two got caught up in this to begin with. For the love of Idios, why don't we don't have time to give any speeches. If you're all set, then we have to go. Get your asses in gear, move as fast as the old man step disc will let you. Oh, very clever. I haven't let any young man beat me yet, and I'm not about to start now. Come on, both of you. Alright. I'm going to take a short break. Probably around 10 to 15 minutes. And when we are back, we'll help out the professor. Hello? Is this thing on? At one point we will return to Xenoblade X. The final few chapters. I still can't bring myself to play it, sadly. But yeah, we have so many games to still play this year. I'm super hyped about Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's going to be a super awesome game, I feel like. Like from what I've seen from the Direct, it seems like it's going to be right up my alley. And yeah. I don't know what else we're going to play. We're going to play some Final Fantasy Tactics. I wanted to play the original Final Fantasy Tactics for a while, and I never got around to do it. So we'll definitely play it. We're going to play some Metroid Prime 4. I swear to God, that game will be phenomenal. I don't know what else we'll play, but we'll have a ton of stuff to play, I feel like. Alright, let's return to the game real quick. I think it's been around 15 minutes. Sorry, there it is. We're going to save right here. The problem is I can't see. We need to get to the wharf immediately. You think we'll just let you escape? What's that? Guess the jig is up. It appears we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 will go to the airship ports and the docks and establish a blockade. 5, 6, and 7 will search the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany me to headquarters. That is all. Move out. Yes, sir. Crap. Here come the soldiers. Looks like they're putting the squeeze on the airship port and docks. The major knows what he's doing. Heh, what else would you expect from the CEO of a fort defense regiment? What should we do? Where do we go? Well, leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out. Can we avoid them somehow? This is the barracks. It's the main gates. Behind him. You. Intruder spotted. Crap. Fuck. Alright, guys. I didn't want to do this, but we're going to beat the crap out of you. What was that noise? Intruders? More incoming. Back to the research area. Fuck. Getting through the airship port to the wharf isn't going to be easy. We'll have to find another escape route. Yes, getting anywhere near there is probably unwise. Fuck. Where are we going? They're guarding the research facility. I have no idea where we're going. Maybe the command center. Should be over here, right? He didn't say command center earlier. Oh, there's very little patrols in here. Maybe it does have an underground escape route. Oh no, it's the Sky Bandits. Hey, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside? Sounds to me like someone's breaking in. Say what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in till we break out. Nobody. Easy, bro. You know your simple little escape plan, whatever. This looks like the dungeon. Wow, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at Harken Gate. Huh? What? You guys are... You're those punks from before. Well then, long time no see. Okay, you guys are being held here. How have you been? Hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good for is handling a pole, air for brains. Jeez, I was just trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel better, insult me all you want. What? Don't try to play it cool. I'm assuming you know these folks. They're the Kapua Sky Bandits, they hijacked that airliner. I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? I've heard it's of Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specs. Yeah, it's got a top speed of 2300 Zelge per hour. I mean, why should I have to answer your questions? My, aren't we petty? Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time for asking about that kind of stuff. No, wait just one damn minute. Why are you braces here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren? Well, sorry we intruded. No fair. You're the intruders, right? Hey, let us out of here. That was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connection to the Men in Black, right? But they got arrested by Colonel Richard, which means maybe the Colonel's trumping it up as one of his accomplishments. And maybe Mayor Dalmor was used in a similar fashion. And yet, I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for him. We're wasting time here, we've got to find another escape route. Hey, the dungeon's a dead end. Hurry, with those guys hounding us, we've got to look out for another way out. I don't have any other way out. Why would I? Really? We can't go into the dungeon again? Hey, did you find them? No, and I've searched the barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leaves is the headquarters. While we're there, we can go report to the mayor that we've gone over the place with a fine-tooth comb. Uh-oh, I think they're coming this way. Shit, and this is a blind alley too. Come on, this way. Hey, did you hear something? Yeah, I think it said this way. There's no time you don't want to be caught, do you? I don't think I misheard that. If we don't have a choice, we might as well give it a shot. Come on, just down the corridor. Hey Joshua, do you recognize that voice? Yes, it sounds familiar. Quickly, get inside. Hey now, this room is... well, I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going. That was spectacularly close. I knew it. Lock it, just to be on the safe side. Got it. What are you planning? You're the CEO of Leisten Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up? I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of the Royal Armed Forces by using his position in the Intelligence Division. And the main generals were given the choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. General Morgan refused to obey him, and as such is currently imprisoned at the Haken Gate. That stubborn old man? This is getting serious. What the hell? I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile? Unfortunately, observance of military ranks have been breaking down ever since the end of the war. Particularly since the top brass haven't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation. I see, so he was able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control. Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as a man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces. That's horrible. What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't supreme command of the army rest with the Queen? Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has kept silent on the matter. The Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion of treason. Treason? Lieutenant Schwartz too? The attack on the central factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's even photographic evidence, as I understand it. Dorothy's pictures. That just doesn't sound right. The factory was all messed up and Grandpa was kidnapped. A gate was almost killed. God damn it. You can't just go around blaming people for something like that. I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey a direct order from a superior officer. But since I never voiced my objections, the fault still lies with me. I know this will not make up for all I've done, but I was hoping it would get some way for atoning my actions. You've had a tough time of it, ain't ya? Well, if all that you've said is true, then I suppose I can forgive and forget. I have been prepared to brain you with a wrench and soften up that hard head, pity. I'm sorry. Grandpa. It was a joke, dear. Okay, I've got everything, but what are you planning to do now? Are you planning on hiding us until the heat dies down? No, I have a much better solution. There's a way for you to escape the fortress through this room. Through this room? How? Ah, I get it. There's a secret passageway or something, right? Haha, very astute, boy. No. Whoa. Makes sense for a military control room. Not bad at all. This emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there, so you should be able to use it and escape. Legally, even my telling civilians about it would net me 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations won't forgive me, I think IDEOS probably will. Major. Alright, we'll use it. I'll go down first, then the old man and Tita. Estelle and Joshua, I want you to watch our backs. Got it. Roger that. Farewell, Major. Well, thank you very much. Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major. We're in your debt. You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this since the moment I first saw you. What? You mean when we met at the front gate? Yes, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you are the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not? Colonel Cassius? You mean my dad really had a rank that high? Richard may be a colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your dad was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Erebonia in the war 10 years ago. Being as you're his children, I'm not surprised that you found out the truth and came to help the professor. Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero. Are you okay, Major? The intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. The last likely place for them to be is in Central HQ, sir. Your orders? Crap. Acknowledged. I'll be right there, so put the facility on high alert. Come on, you need to go. Okay. Excuse us then. Eek. Oh god. That scared the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with the slide? Looks like some kind of secret waterway. Come on, let's catch up. Now we're all alone. I have a feeling we're not going to end this chapter without a boss fight. Ah, you're here. This way. You're late, what took you so long? Sorry, we just got into a conversation about my dad. Sorry for the hold-up. You can go ahead and take off. Alright, hang on your hats. Whew, we managed to make it out. Looks like they haven't started patrolling over here yet. Major Sid may be keeping them busy, but if we waste any time here, we're probably going to have to deal with the pursuit force. We've got to get the professor somewhere safe or else. Estelle, Joshua? Oh, it's okay, no need to worry. I promise we'll be here to protect both of you. No, you two fall back. Huh? What do you mean? The intelligence division knows my face all too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man. But they've got no idea you two are involved unless old Sid blabs. So I'm getting hard on here and taking them with me. We'll lay low for a while somewhere safe. No problem. If I had to summarize it, if I had to summarize what we did, we basically got the alarm sounded on us and we had to escape. And we went into the command center and the mayor Sid, the guy that was super nervous about everything, he just turned out to be a good guy and helped us out escaping. So we managed to escape through an underground passageway. So I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. We'll lay low for a while, somewhere safe. A gate. I understand. The fewer people implicated in this, the better. In fact, I never wanted Tita to get wrapped up in this in the first place. When I think about them taking hostages to force cooperation, it makes the most sense for both of us to get out of here. Grandpa? Whoa, wait just a damn minute. How can you ask us to turn our backs on you just to keep ourselves safe? That's totally bonkers. We could never agree to that. Right, Joshua? Actually, I agree with the gate's assessment. What? According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more people there are together, the greater the chance of detection. Which means that the gate will stand a better chance of helping them get away on his own. I understand how you must feel, but for now we really need to do what our gate says. But... nice one, Joshua. Exactly what I was getting at. Now I need you to be a good girl and withdraw. Wait, I get your idea in theory. You don't agree, and I can see it written all over your face. So, how about I send you an important mission instead? Something I certainly can't do myself given the circumstances. Huh? First, I want you to go to Grancel. Then you must speak with Her Majesty Queen Alicia in Grancel Castle. I must what? What's this all about? The aforementioned Black Orbments. It originally somehow fell into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel. Gospel, as in religious teachings? Heh, that's certainly an ominous sounding name. Apparently this gospel was taken from the intelligence division, but by whom, I couldn't say. After that, I'd wager that it was probably sent out in package addressed to Cassius. However, intelligence caught wind of a little, blackout from before. They must have realized the Black Orbment was involved and here in size. I suspect that their true objective in attacking the factory, they came to retrieve this gospel. Really? I see, that explains a lot. Colonel Richards had some kind of plan to use it in the capital. Unless I miss my guess, something very bad is coming. Her Majesty must be informed of this at once. You mean the shutdown of orbital power? No, perhaps if it's used. I'm sorry, anything more I say would be pure conjecture. Regardless, the Queen must be made aware of this gospel as soon as possible. I'm more concerned with that than with my own escape. Ugh, I swear. When you put it like that, I feel like a jerk for wanting to say no. If you'll allow us, we'll accept your requests. I appreciate it. Estelle, Joshua. We've got to part ways for a little bit, Tita. I'm sorry, I'd hoped that we could stay together. No, you don't have to apologize. You've just helped me so much, and you've treated me like a little sister. Tita. Thanks for helping my grandpa, and thank you for being my friend. I love you both. I love you too, sweetie. I wish we would take you with us. Thank you so much. Parting is such a sweet sorrow and all that, but we have no choice. Maybe you can save the tears for when we see each other again, you know? You can be a real jerk. But I guess this is where we part ways too. A lot's happened, but you've taught us much about letting us work with you. Thank you, Master Gate. Don't call me that, it creeps me out. Haha, look who's embarrassed. Bah, you really are your father's daughter. Hey Joshua, don't let her get too out of control, you hear me? She's not half bad in combat, but there's more to being an adult than just that. Not that it's any of your business. Just leave her to me. You take care as well. Take care of Tita and the professor. I will. Alright then, let's get a move on. Farewell, children of Cassius. Stay safe, both of you. You too, Tita. Ideas be with you. Be careful out there. Ooh, chapter 3 ends. That was actually a relatively short chapter, I feel like. That was what, 3 streams? It was a pretty short chapter, all in all together. Chapter 4 is the last one. Is the last chapter of the game. So we're in the final chapter. Chloe, this way. We're finally off the Urbis scenic route. What should we do now? Please exit onto the Royal Avenue from here and head to Grand Cell. My men are causing enough of a diversion that security should be stretched pretty thinly. If everything looks okay, you keep on to the Bracer Guild without getting spotted. I understand. Oh. But what about you? I'll hold the enemy off here. I should be able to buy you a little extra time. No, you can't. I can't go on my own. I'll fight at your side. We all have something to protect. I will stay here for my convictions and my duty. And most importantly for you, my lady. Forgive my impertinence, but you are of paramount importance to me. I will guard you with my life, and I ask that you remember me as your friend and confidant. I understand, Julia. But please promise me you won't do anything reckless. And that we will meet again in better circumstances and take tea with my grandmother. I'll bake for you. I'll try a new recipe and bake you something sweet and delicious. I look forward to it. Now please hurry. Zeke, look after her for me. Well now, they've finally caught up. Holy shit. 3 men and 5 dogs. I think you underestimate me. As he taught me how to wield a blade, the time to truly use it has come. I, Julia Schwarz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen, will not yield. Holy fuck. I think in this chapter it's really going to go down. Seek. I'll be alright. I want you to go back and see to Julia. I can't bear to just leave her. Thank you. I think shit's going to go down in this chapter. It's just like she said, security is much lighter this way. I have to get to the Bracer Guild quickly. Rain isn't now around when Estelle and Joshua were supposed to arrive in town. It can't be. The Intelligence Division Special Ops vessel. They're actually operating in broad daylight. Oh. Why? Fancy meeting you here. Chloe Rins, enrolled in the Social Studies program at Janet's Royal Academy. If I could have a quick word with you. Fuck. Erebonian Embassy. A dark cloud looms over the royal city, and yeah, it signals a passion most black. But so fascinating, a shade of black it seems. You're such an idiot. Am I perchance dreaming? Muller, my... God damn it. My boon companion. Have you come all this way, all the long roads from the Imperial capital just to see me? How delicious. On what wind did you fly hither? Wind? What are you talking about? I'm here because I've had to follow your stupid ass all over Ideo's damned creation. Do you have any idea how much time this has cost me? Please, my dear, don't hide behind such base profanities. Your lips spit venom, but the fire in your eyes shows the depths of worry that drove you onward to my side. Love is truly blind. That doesn't even make... No more words, dear Muller. Fly to my embrace. God damn it. I hate him so much. But I'm actually glad that he's around. You know? I came here because I'm trying to bring you information that you asked for. But I'm guessing you'd rather hug than talk. Hello, I am hoist with my own petard. Very well, let us talk. Yes, like sane people. As you wish. What news, my lord? What news for your humble Olivier? God damn it. I hate him so much. No. Alright, no clowning then. Don't play like that, brother. Give a man some information. Lay it on to me, man. You're making me stupid at just being around you. Okay, I'll tell you. Just stop opening your mouth and making sounds come out of it. Huzzah! Regarding the guy we were talking about before, I managed to pick up his trail. From what I found, he was at one of the Erebonian Bracer Guilds until about a month ago. Oh? Over the past several months, all of the guild branches in the Empire have been attacked one after another. Seems he was supposed to be investigating why. Attacked, you say? I should think it unlikely, but might these have been perpetrated by some military unit somewhere? You picked up on it too. It's not the world of 10 years ago anymore though. As far as I know, no military force has been giving marching orders. I bet that someone hired Jaegers to pull it off. Anyway, our boy's trail stopped for a while, right when that case was solved. Oh dear. I took such pains coming to Libel, and it would seem that I was following a wild goose. I guess so, but if the man we're after isn't here, there's no real reason to stick around, is there? That storm you were talking about is going to be worse than expected. A lot worse. You should come back to the Imperial capital before you get caught in it. Haha, ever a jester. How could I bear to part with the opportunity to play a role in the finest opera ever? What? Tell me you're not actually thinking of. I am, you might say, already in costume. Sadly, the lead is unavailable, so the understudies must be used. I have the utmost faith that between the two of them, they will put up on a grand performance. Hold them. Final chapter, Turmoil in the Royal City. It feels like shit is going to go down hard. So, you were able to get the professor out safely, and you even got the logic unit back. I don't even have the words. Thank you, both of you. Well, we didn't really do all that much. Really, we were just here as backup for a gate. If you really want to express your gratitude, I suggest you direct it towards him, since he kept the professor safe. I certainly will. It'll be nice when all this craziness ends. All we can do now is put our faith in the gate. It does seem that the Colonel Richard has something in mind for Grancel, however. He means to use that black ornament, the thing he called the Gospel. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's used for, but we've been asked by the professor to talk to Her Majesty about it. Ouch, that's when you know things have gotten very, very serious. I'm pretty sure that the professor is on good terms with her. It's not unusual for him to have access to top secret information. Anyway, that's the gist of our request from him, unlikely as it sounds. Kilika, do you think it would be safe for us to go to Grancel, given the current climate? There's currently no evidence to suggest that you were involved with the security breach at the fort, so it should be safe. Indeed, I'd advise you to go there before a full investigation is begun. It's quite likely that a thorough search of the central factory will be performed. Agreed, which means that now's the time to figure out what to do about it. I wish both of you the best of luck on your journey. Please be sure to deliver the professor's message. You can count on us, consider it in Her Majesty's hands. Take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch. Yeah, now's not the time to let my guard down with the army around. So I'll be off now. Safe journey to you. Well then, I guess there's no time like the present, huh? We should try and get an audience with Her Majesty as soon as we can. That's the plan. We need to take the next airliner out. It would take us about half a day to reach Grancel on foot. An airship will only take an hour. Yeah, that's true. I kinda thought it'd be cool to walk all the way around the kingdom, but oh well. Alright, just wait a moment. Bracer Guild? Good afternoon, always a pleasure. Yes, if you would please. 2 to Grancel. Right. Yes, bill it to the usual account. Thank you. Goodbye. What was that all about? Was that the reception desk at the terminal? Yes, you now have guaranteed seats on the Grancel-bound airliner. We're paying your way, so all you need to do is check in. Also, take this with you. Whoa, wait, what? This really isn't necessary. You've already done so much for us. The tickets are simply a business expense related to delivering the professor's message. The letter of recommendation is for the superlative job you did in rescuing the professor. Accept it and be proud of what you've accomplished. Right. Thank you, Kilika. Thank you for everything. Haha, I believe I said before that this is simply my duty. Now, your flight leaves at 11. You want to get to the terminal before then, so as to have time to check in. Ideas keep you. Be well on your travels. We will. Thank you again. Okay, we got everything. I don't think there's anything else to do. Honestly, Chapter 3 ended much faster than I thought it would. You know. I really thought Chapter 3 would end, like, very, very slow. And we'd at least have another boss fight, you know? We didn't have really a boss fight in this chapter. Not really. So yeah, a little bit weird the way it ended, but okay. Chapter 4 is calling. Hello there. I heard from Kilika. Shall we get you all squared away? That'd be great, thanks. Please fill out these forms with the names and addresses. Thank you. Okay, here are 4 tickets. Make sure to show these when you're boarding. I was just on my way to work at the airship company. If I finished fast enough, I was thinking I'd go to the royal birthday celebration. Well, the Celica will be landing soon. Better get started on docking measures. Or is it that just I'm here early? Antoine? What? Antoine? Hey, yesterday must have been rough on you. You scared me half to death. I hope you take some time to think about what you did was wrong. Nope, not listening. I think he's playing dumb. Oh well, I guess we do owe him some gratitude. Thank you, Antoine. Hey, there you are. Hi, Gustav. The factory chief told me that the rescue went off without a hitch. The professor's always been a mentor of sorts to all the engineers. So I just wanted to say thanks on behalf of everyone here. Well, we couldn't have pulled it off without you and your crew's help. Tita was surprised that I thought her eyes might pop out. So that really was on purpose. Well, to fool the enemy, sometimes you have to fool your allies first. So what business do you have at the gate? The professor asked us to go to Grand Sol. We're a little early for the 11 o'clock fight. Yeah, well, it looks like to be a little late. There's still time to drop off your bag, so I think you can take it a bit easy in town for a bit. That sounds like fun. Hey, you two. Well, if it ain't Geralt, what's going on? Did something happen? Perfect, you're all here. To be honest, we've had some trouble. What kind of trouble? Well, we received a communique from the Airship Corporation. It looks like the ship will be arriving a few hours late. What? Okay, just what's going on here? More Sky Bandit trouble? Well, something like that anyway. Seems to me that the terrorists staged an ambush to disrupt the Queen's birthday celebration. All ships are grounded at port while the military conducts inspections. That would mean they're probably looking for the Professor's group. Which means that the ship that's bound for Grand Sol is being held up at Rouen. Apparently a military guard ship is coming here from Leicester Fortress instead. Oh, I get it. But if that's the case, you're going to be extremely busy soon, aren't you? No kidding, I've got to explain the situation to all customers. Which means that you two have a good chunk of time to kill. Just thought of something. If you want to wait at the Bracer Guild, I can get in touch with you there. Okay, thank you very much. Well, this stinks like last year's diapers. If the military is coming here, I know they'll want to check out the Leibniz. I better have a talk with the factory chief. Yeah, if they check up on what happened yesterday, that won't be good. Be careful, whatever you do. Haha, ain't senile. I need a couple of punk kids to tell me to be careful. Take it easy, you two. Joshua, this doesn't look so hot. Yeah, this could put the airline in danger. We've got time, so maybe we should take the highway. Oh man, it's been so long since I last got to ride on an airship too. This is all your fault, Colonel Richard. Well, try to look at it as an ongoing opportunity to advance your training. So I guess we need to cancel our reservations at the reception desk. Hey, it's you. I told you before I don't know when the ship's leaving. You just wait at the Bracer Guild. Actually, there's been a slight change in plan. I apologize for the timing, but can we still cancel? Sure, that's no problem. As long as it's before your flight arrives in port, there's no cancellation fee. We just need to get your tickets back. Great, here you go. Hey, that's a military patrol vessel. It's here early. Well, gotta go. Bye. Thank you for your help. No worries, come back and see us again sometime. Yeah, major shit is going down right now. Well, things are certainly bustling around here. First, I believe I should go see the factory chief. I have to admire the colonel for planning all this. Okay, Heart. Anytime you want to go back to normal running speed would just be fine. If we waste any more time here, those intelligence division people will catch up with us. We should head to town while we have time. Okay. We take the east road to get to Gransel, right? Right, and the Sanctum Gate is to the north, along the Ritter Roadway. Pass through the gate, and you're right to Gransel. Alright. We don't have anything else to do, really. We are not affiliated with this guild's branch anymore. Well, maybe we could quickly check in, because they love to hide quests in plain sight. Nope. Sometimes. Oh no. Oh yeah, we missed this quest. Fuck. Okay. I'm not going to go back, really. Is there more enemies here than before? More monsters? I'm not going to go back for one single quest. I don't intend to do a 100% playthrough, by the way. It's still fun. I think we've been to Sanctum Gate already. Didn't think we'd get this far today, really. So, this is the Sanctum Gate. It looks a lot like the Gurun Gate back in Roland. Well, both gates cut through the same wall, Annenberg wall. Completely surrounds the Gransel region. It was built almost 1,000 years ago, so it's solid enough that it held off the Imperial forces. It sure looks like it'd take more than a few guns to knock it down. Still, it looks like a tourist attraction, one where you could climb up to the top and check out the view. So you're planning to get up there and sprint along the walls, are you? I didn't say that. I was just thinking that it'd be nice for us to have a nice quiet lunch together, just the two of us, and just talk about whatever. Isn't that what we always do anyway? Oh, never mind. Let's just get the paperwork done and move on to Gransel. Okay, maybe it's just me, but are you mad about something? It's just you. Let's go in and forget this whole conversation. Girls can be so difficult. Can these two please just... I know there's some really important things going on, but seriously? Hello, welcome to Sanctum Gates. We need you to fill out some paperwork before we can let you go to the capital. Let's do it. Okay, can you give us the paperwork? Thank you, please sign here. What is it with you kids these days? Are you brave or are you just crazy? Are you on some kind of hiking date on the highway? But what? A date? Got these two. Haha, it's nothing like that. We're brother and sister. Funny, you don't look like siblings, but you do have the same last name, I guess. Okay, you're ready to go. Estelle, you seem very preoccupied all of a sudden. Are you okay? Like, Estelle is like literally just Recently, she's been all over the place when it comes to Joshua. Do you want to stop and rest? And Joshua keeps it together quite a bit better. No, I'm fine. Let's just get to the capital. If you're sure. Well, if you two aren't on a date, are you going to see the martial arts competition? Martial arts competition? Wrong again? There's an annual martial arts competition held in Royal Grand Arena. It was originally only for the Royal Guardsmen Elite, but now it's open to any willing fighter. I believe the preliminaries are starting this afternoon. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Haha, that's definitely right up your alley, Estelle. The Queen will be there in person, so the admission fees are being discounted. If I weren't working, I'd be there by myself by now. Sorry to hear it. Plus, I'd rather be participating than watching. See if all this training's paid off yet or not. I can't imagine. But if they've already started the preliminaries, it'll be impossible for you to get in. You've got a job to finish too, don't forget. You'll just have to make do in the stands. Too bad. Sir? Something wrong? That emblem on your chests. I didn't notice because of your age, but are you two bracers? That's right. Is there a problem? No, not a problem exactly. Jeez, I never thought. Soldier, are you loitering while you're on duty? Sir, is there a problem here? Well, sir, it's just that these two, they're bracers, sir. I mean, how do I put this? I'm sorry, but we have an official guild contract. Our business with a client is a private matter. Sounds suspicious to me. I'm afraid you're going to have to explain yourselves. Look, I don't see what the big problem is. Well, we received information from military high command. The Royal Guardsmen have revolted against the Queen and are staging terrorist attacks. And it seems that some of these terrorists may have disguised themselves as bracers. So we're under orders to detain anyone claiming to be a bracer, pending investigation. What? What? That's enough, soldier. We're sorry, but we're under strict orders. Until we can confirm your identification, you're to remain here at Sangtime. You can't be serious. Why do... Ah, there you are. Huh? Why, you're... I've been waiting for you. If you finished your paperwork, let's get going. What? I apologize, Professor. It seems we've hit a small snag that might delay our departure somewhat. Just a moment here. Who are... Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a specialist of archaeology, Professor Alba. I am from Northumbria State, and I'm here in Libel for investigative research. Have you processed this man's identification? Yes, sir. His passport checks out, and the Gransel History Museum will vouch for him as well. I see, then everything appears to check out. I apologize for the delay, Professor Alba. So what relationship do you have with these two? Well, they're bracers. They've saved my life quite a number of times. So I decided to have them accompany me to the capital. Isn't that right? Joshua, Estelle? Yes, that's alright. Well, it seems you have enough proof of your identity. I apologize to you both for the misunderstanding. No, it's not a problem. We know how it is to have strict protocols, no hard feelings at all. I swear I'm going to get wrinkles if there are any more surprises. I mean, you started playing along so fast with the professor. I thought I had forgotten our assignment for a moment. Hardly. I'd hoped you'd catch on a little bit quicker though. Excuse me for the poor performance, Mr. Silvertongue. Not all of us can just lie with such a straight face. What was that? Never mind. Haha, sorry to surprise you. Just seemed you two were in some trouble, so I spoke up. Should I not have? Oh no, we were definitely in some trouble back there. Thank you, Professor Alba. We appreciate your help. Holy shit, I'm melting today. We have around 40 minutes left in this stream, but I'm fucking melting. It's incredible how hard it is. My way of returning the favor. Still though, what was that argument all about anyway? I heard something about some terrorist attack. It seems there's a gang of criminals out there who have been causing trouble while disguised as normal citizens. And the two of us were suspected of being in said gang. Yeah, can you believe that? I swear every single person in the military has a massive stick up there. I love just Estelle's speech patterns. They just seem so genuine. Like Estelle seems in general very genuine. she just says what she wants. I see, very troubling indeed. The situation and the imagery. By the way, I heard that the incident at Cornelia Tower wound up getting complicated. How did that turn out for you? Well, there were a few loose ends, but for the most part we managed to get things done. I expected you'd do well. I could tell you had the beginnings of great braces in you from the moment we met. I'm happy to see I was right. Oh, we don't deserve that. We still got a lot to learn. We're still in training as it is. But Professor, what brings you to a place like this? Naturally, I'm on my way to the capital. I was originally going to take a ship, but I found myself short of funds. Oh well, archaeologists need to exercise too, so the walk should be good. Haha. Oh. You don't have to beat yourself up like that. But still, you sure are poor. We scholars of the humanities all have financial issues. Especially archaeology. Any money I make goes straight to the next excavation. That's too bad. But we sure were lucky running into you back there. Do you want to come along with us to the capital? Not just a moment, Estelle. I'm sure the professor is very busy with his own. I'd love to. The road to the capital can be dangerous, so having you two nearby would be a relief. Not that it's all that far to the capital anyway. Well, if you don't mind, then we would be honored. It's settled then. Let's get going. Sanders cuts a tab of anybody who enjoys the meal. I'm worried if the store is making any profits at all. Pot of meat. Hey, you're that guy. Thank you for generous meal and discount, sir. No worries. It's nice seeing a customer enjoy my cooking so much. Thanks again and good luck with the research. Let's get some rotoni pasta. And I want a vegetable sandwich. Oh, I already have one. That's okay. Alright. Who can we talk to here? One of the things about this place is that you end up hearing all the soldiers gossip. All the talk of terrorists and attacks that really scare you sometimes. They absolutely do. Oh. That's actually fire. Can I get out this way too? Aw, they stop you. What's at the top? That's pretty cool. I love that all of this is modeled, by the way. Even though there's not a lot here, in most cases in this game. It seems like everything just is very empty. Are you on your way to the capital? Those terrorists could be hiding anywhere, be careful. Well, around here, there should be just be soldiers, so you should be safe. Royal Avenue. How are there even monsters here? I don't get it. Hey, you there? Huh? Looks like an army unit. No tourists are allowed at the Erbe Royal Villa. Did you not see the ordinance that was just posted all over the city streets? Actually, we're not citizens of Gransol. We just recently came here by the way of Sanctime Gates. Travelers, eh? Hard to believe anyone would want to walk on the highways with terrorist activity going on. Talk about reckless. Setting aside the terrorist discussion for a second. What's the Erbe Royal Villa? It's a small palace to the east where the royal family resides. I was given to understand that the townfolks often went there to relax. Sorry, but it's off limits now. The army's using it as a base of operations for investigating the terrorist activities. You don't say. The roads nearby aren't off limits, but I'd suggest you keep away just to make sure no one mistakes you for one of the bad guys. Well, that's certainly grim. Personally, being told not to go somewhere just makes you want to go and see what all the fuss is about. What do you say? Want to go poke around and see what we can see? It's not that I'm not curious. We did just get that warning, so I think it's best to hold off. There may actually be terrorists, like the soldiers said. Well, I think the intelligence division is just using the Royal Guardsmen and Bracers as scapegoats. Estelle, you really need not to say things like that out loud. If someone overhears you, then we're apt to get caught up in it. Yeah, you're right. Intelligence what now? Let's see. Sorry, it's nothing. Anyway, let's head to the city. Oh, right, you kids are no fun. North Gransel. Erbe Royal Villa. We'll get there probably soon. How's there even monsters here? I don't get it. Shouldn't this be very defensible? Like, this is as civilized as I've ever seen. Like, these roads are completely paved over. Gurun Gates. West Gransel. We're heading to Gransel. How can there even be monsters, is what I'm asking. So yeah, this seems the way to Gransel. This is where Chloe was earlier. This is where they captured Chloe. She was on her way to Gransel through here. Now to be in the biggest fucking city ever. We're going to talk a lot today, huh? Wow, this city's freaking huge. That used to take me here a long time ago, but was it really this big then? Well, it's the biggest city in the kingdom. Gransel Castle's just past the main road, that's where the queen lives. There's also the Gransel Cathedral, the Grand Arena, and all of the embassies for surrounding nations. Huh, you don't say. You sure know a lot about this city. You must have been here before, right? Yes, when I was little. My, no matter how many times I see it, the city still amazes me with its beauty. Purely in terms of scale, I believe the Imperial and Republican capitals are larger, but neither feels as elegant and refined as Gransel does. Haha, I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to hear a foreigner complimenting your home country. Which reminds me, what do you plan to do now, Professor? Are you going to be okay with staying in a hotel? Haha, I have something else in mind. I intend to go bug the folks at the History Museum. Oh cool, Gransel has one of those. They find ancient artifacts and put them on display there. Yes, and I'll be staying there as a guest associate, remember? You two should stop by to visit if you get the chance. Museums are awfully formal for my tastes. If we do come by, are you going to give us a bunch of lessons? If that's your wish, then I shall certainly do my best. Just kidding, though I do think that checking out all the exhibits would be fun. Now if you'll excuse me. Oh my god. I'm melting. Well, he's just as happy-go-lucky as ever. What's this guest associate thing though? Is he a famous scholar or something? Yes, most likely. Now we should probably stop in at the local guild branch before we do anything else. Not only do we need to change our branch affiliation, but we can discuss there how to approach delivering the professor's message. Yeah, you're right. Thinking about it, how are we even going to get an audience with Her Majesty anyway? And there's no way that'll be as simple as just walking up to the cast and saying hi. I have no doubts about it. Step right up. We got crabs of all kinds. Don't be crapped out of them. They won't bite, but you will. God damn it. That's a good slogan. Gorgeous crab, milk crab, royal crab. Absolutely, I'm going to buy some crabs. Darn that, Troy. If we don't hurry, we won't be able to get a good seats. Hey, where's my ticket? Hello, step right up. What flavor can I get you? Coffee ice cream. I think we got all of these. Yeah, it seems like it. What is this? I come all this way with my little honeypot and we can't even enter the castle. Aw, I wanted to see the inside of the castle. That sucks, dude. Hi, is this your first time in Gransel? The city's split into 4 districts or blocks. Holy fuck, it's 4 different districts. Here in South Block, you'll find the Bracer Guild as well as a variety of shops. The North Block has the Royal Hotel, the biggest in the country. Just beyond it, farther north is the castle itself. The West Block has the Grand Cathedral as well as the main offices of Libel News. And over in the East Block are all the embassies, the arenas and all the general goods stores for the city. Holy shit. This is Gransel's main avenue. I walk this road every day. This looks bad. The register's completely and totally busted. With a tournament in full swing like this, the East Block street are packed. It's got to be about time for the preliminaries to start. Okay, we have the Bracer Guild right here. Oh my god, this city is fucking huge. Okay, this is the Bracer Guild. We're going to head to the Bracer Guild first, and then we'll explore a bit, I think. May fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I think we may just succeed. Haha, now you've got it. If you're participating, I expect nothing less than everything you've got. Alright, we can't let those army goons beat us. Now then, we ought to get going soon. Pardon the intrusion. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna, fancy meeting you here. Ah, yes, and we met once during the whole Sky Bandit incident. You were the rookies with Sherazard, right? Long time no see. What brings you all to Gransel? I'll field that one. They have to hurry or else they'll be late. Whoops, you're right. Sorry you two, we'll talk later. We've got to be going. See you later, rookies. Pardon me. Oh, it must be awesome to be a fully fledged bracer. Indeed, they all look pretty tough. But you were talking about something when we came in. Was that what I think it was? Indeed so. They're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament. The martial arts competition. Whoa. Sorry. I'm Estelle Bright, currently in the Size branch. And I'm Joshua Bright of the same affiliation. I'm Elnan. I'm with the Gransel branch. Yeah, probably. They probably will get there eventually. Probably after this game, I have to guess. Because we are junior bracers second class, we're going to probably be first class soon. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get there. Miss Killiga got in touch with me and informed me that you two would be coming soon. Could I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now? Certainly. Stella and Joshua signed the assignment change forms. Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Gransel branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You're the children of Cassius, are you not? Yes. I suppose you know him. Oh yes, I'm ever in his debt. Is it true that he set out on a journey from where he has not yet returned? Yeah, he hasn't been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter. But he failed to mention where he was or what he was doing. We've traveled everywhere from Roland to Zeiss, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts. Which I suppose makes it unlikely that he's still in the country. That's a pity. The army's current counter-terrorism activities have made it difficult for us to do our jobs. With a former soldier like Cassius among us, I'd hope it might smooth things over. Is something wrong? Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all of that. Hey? Let us tell you everything that happened with the incident in Zeiss. Estelle and Joshua explained what they'd learned in Leisten Fortress as well as Professor Russell's requests. What's wrong? Nothing, it's all just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richards is actually in control of the Royal Army. And the counter-terrorism is just a big farce put on by the Intelligence Division Special Forces. That's a little difficult to believe. But it's true. Talk with Killiga at the Zeiss branch and she'll confirm your story. It's alright, it's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place as it were. However, Colonel Richards is an extremely popular man in the city. Though it pains me to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time. And the citizens would never dream that the Colonel could be involved in any sort of conspiracy. I figured as much. The Intelligence Division has played everyone for fools. The Bracer Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the Professor's request? Absolutely. The question is, how do we get an audience with Her Majesty? That is an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in. What? Really? Oh, no way! No need to worry then. Estelle, I really don't think it's going to be quite that simple. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting your castle are being treated as terrorists. Do you understand what that means? Well, I think it means that the castle security won't be as tight, the queen is in danger. That letter would just get crumpled up, I have a feeling. And the queen is in danger as well. That's the most likely outcome, yes. Also that the Colonel has a strong hold on Grandsale Castle, as he did on Leisten Fortress. I guess so. In other words, there's no simple way we're going to get in touch with Her Majesty. We could possibly sneak in like we did at Leisten Fortress, but I doubt they'd be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice. Well, in that case, why don't we just try going like normal and see what happens? If we play our cards right, we might get some useful info out of the gatekeeper. Fine by me, but just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the queen to yourself. If Colonel Richards gets winds of it, he'll likely cause us no end of trouble. Okay. And I believe it would be a good idea to keep this whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the Royal Castle is just off the main street, directly to the north. Go ahead and get what information you can, but use utmost caution. You bet, Mr. Elnan. We'll let you know if we find anything. Is there anything we can do? There are no requests. No, we have no requests. But I want some requests. Oh my god, this Bracer branch is actually pretty huge. I have to say, this is actually quite a huge building. Fisherman's Guild. Welcome, friends, to the Fisherman's Guild. Oh wow, there's a guild for you guys? Indeed there is. There be giant fish in the waters around these parts. We call them guardians, and they wriggle and they dive through all the waters of Libel. It is our job, nay our sacred duty, to find these elusive Piscine giants and best them in a battle of lures, reels and wits. LRW for short. So you guys like fishing then? For me, fishing's alright, I guess.
You seem all very dedicated to your hobby. We fulfill our existence by traveling the width and breadth of Libel and snatching marine life from every corner of it. We spread the joys of fishing, hold introductory seminars, and sell our handmade gear. We've even begun lobbying the Queen to create a fund to help protect our fishing locations. Wow, you guys clearly are really into this, like scary into it. A true society for fishermen. You guys are actually impressive. Would you like to join us? There's a small examination, but otherwise, it's just a matter of adding your names to our roster in permanent ink. Thanks, and it really does sound fun, but we've kind of got things to do right now. Just things. A shame. You have the eyes of a master angler. I guess you could say I can see it in the angles of your retinas. If you have a change of heart, please come back anytime. We're always ready and eager for new recruits. These fishing poles are going to become important at one point. Like, we're going to have to sign up and get a fishing pole. Welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. Whoa, hey. What's wrong? I know you two. You're those braces I met at Lake in Bose, right? Oh yeah, you were the one who told us about the Sky Bandits. Oh god. So you do remember. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. Now that I think about it, you did mention the Fisherman's Guild when we spoke with you before. This is our main headquarters. Come on in and take a load off. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the opulence of fish and brine. Our president, Mr. Fisher, is a consummate professional, and the rest of us would kill for that last name. He's the one who founded our organization to preserve our methods for future fishermen. God damn it. We call him Fishing Baron. You know what? I'm actually going to take a break. I'm going to save right here, and we'll keep exploring Gransel next time. I think that's a fine trade-off, right? Let's explore Gransel some more next time, you know. I'm just melting in this office way too much, and I kind of want to get going. I'm sorry. I'm going to come back tomorrow with the Wind Waker in my early morning stream. I'm going to try to get ready at 7:30 around that time as usual, but it could be 8 until we start. We're going usually for 2 hours in the early morning stream. I'm going to be around 10, so 8 to 10 around that time frame, I would say. And yeah, watch out for the rest of my streams this week. I am going to stream a lot this week, and I hope you guys will join me as we do that. I'm seriously done, and I can't read anymore. It's too much dialogue, and I'm melting, and it's so much dialogue everywhere. We have to talk to every single person, we have to check every corner, and I just can't physically right now. So yeah, thank you for joining me. But yeah, we're in the final chapter, and things are going to go down, I have a feeling. I think we're going to be done in around 4 to 5 streams or something. Depending on how quickly it goes, you know. But yeah, I hope you had fun. It's a lot. It's a lot of dialogue. And, you know, I'm actually glad to play something else for once after we're done with it. You know, after we're done with it, I'm actually glad that I get to play something else, because this amount of dialogue is not healthy. Definitely is not, but yeah. They packed the game full of detail, as usual, but I think there could have been a little more depth. But yeah, game is full of detail, but yeah, a lot of the dialogue is just too much, you know. That's like one of the criticisms I would get it. Like, definitely later on it becomes easier because dialogue is voiced. Like, most dialogue is voiced. So in later entries, it becomes easier to swallow. But in this one, it's just holy. And it's going to continue. But yeah. I definitely can see where this is going. We might take... Like, for the next one, we will take a break before the next one. Before the next one's finished. And probably in between the next one too. You know, maybe after every chapter or something. Because it's a little much. And I have to be in the mood for it. And if I'm not in the mood for it, I don't think these streams come out too well, you know. But yeah, I'm hoping it was okay today. I had really a lot of fun, and the end of the chapter was great. Like, I'm so intrigued with what's going on, and I love everything. But yeah, it's a little bit much at times. So yeah, I had a ton of fun today, and I was in the mood for it as well. And yeah, we're going to do them probably a little bit more sporadic in the future. I have a feeling. So yeah. I also don't wanna like, I don't wanna hold up other games as well. Like, there's like at least 3 other games that I have planned right now that I would rather play at the moment, that I am super hyped about, and I would rather play them, but I can't play them because I want to play them at this slot that this game is in. I have to think about something to do with that. Like, how do we get around that, you know? Maybe we take up a third game in the rotation, you know? Like, make the Trail series only a Monday game, and the other game a Wednesday game or something. So I have to find a right balance with it, you know? But yeah, it was fun. Thank you so much for watching. Obviously, like and subscribe as usual, and I will see all of you next time. Trilightning out.